fact that Africa is our only drive for growth. That is really what we stand for. And in a continent where we have some of the youngest populace, it's critical for us to live that every day in the communities that we serve. So obviously we're involved with a lot of initiatives, too many to mention. And what that really shows is that we know that success doesn't come overnight. It's a journey. And we want to be there every step of the way. And that's really what we aspire to do throughout your life journey, to be there supporting you, supporting your family, that you can really achieve everything that you want to achieve in life.
Think of entrepreneurship, they think you go to school, you study entrepreneurship, then you go out in the real world and start your own business. But that's not necessarily always the case. I'd say age-old institutions like banks and I guess old retailers are looking for like innovative and creative minds to come up with new ideas and new solutions for their businesses. And so you can go into entrepreneurship and still work in a corporate environment or corporate setting and I guess like add value to those institutions.
Entrepreneurial skills are very, very important in South Africa, whether they go and start their own business or they join a corporate. It's about understanding that you need to think entrepreneurially if you're going to be successful. And I think another key component for me is to understand as an entrepreneur the implications of what you spend now and what you have for later on. So there are many, many programs. People have access to so much these days through social media, through websites where you can go and actually educate yourself. But really take those skills, understand as an entrepreneur, it's not just about the business that you're building, it's about how you manage your money in your business capacity and personally.
So it's not easy to be an entrepreneur in South Africa. Which is why our partnership with Standard Bank is so powerful, because that's exactly what we should be doing in South Africa. We've got the biggest bank in Africa, working with the top university in Africa to build entrepreneurs. I love it. I think it's a perfect symbiosis. But what we need is more entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurship is about solving problems. And it's about solving a problem that keeps you awake at night. And we've got many of those. So if you're a young entrepreneur, find a problem that's worth solving and then solve it. And build whatever you need to solve the problem. Find whoever you need to help you solve the problem.
Business plan to actual implementation, to fundraising, starting a business, learning about it, but most importantly, also being in it. They encourage us to obviously not to live in our head, but to actually be on the field, what's going on in the country, what's going on in South Africa, what kind of problems can you solve? And that is the gist of the Genesis Project.
Really put yourself in the deep end and try certain things, really try fail, as weird as it sounds. I think if you start at a young age, your view and approach to life starts being more put together, In the world of entrepreneurship, it's all about making mistakes, spending your money, losing it, failing. It's how you build your layers of protection.
As an organization, we play a key role in our graduate programs, our learnership programs, in creating opportunities for youth. And ultimately, it's really about making absolutely sure that we, not just through the organizations that we are a part of, but as individuals in itself, play a role with regards to coaching, supporting, being role models for the youth of today, to help them to become better tomorrow and also to create better lives themselves and for those around them.